you know.
Where do I start? We was together like Pangea. How we grow apart. Jump on my boat, let's go Cassia. Yeah, this no one's art. They really think I taste turn black. I'm the darkest dark. They really think you taste turn whack. You the biggest mark. I can't let you get in between us. Parallel park. Niggas can't see me, I'm seeing her. This my villain's art. I'm in that bubble. Just like Thanos. Creep up the street, right down the window. Let that thing go. The way I fuck the other, I swear to God, I could've been a bang, bro. She throwing YBL up, but she not my gang, though. I'm in the cut with the tux. Everything looks like clutch. Can't tell these niggas about hoes on him, cause they talk too much. If you fuck with them, stay over there, can't come back around us. If you hang with the ops, get bust. How'd you hang with the ops? Just hired a janitor, she got that mop. Now I'm at my top, can't put me in no box. These hoes throw me off, get their own cock. Nut trap going up, just like stop. I been going up, but I ain't moving without them bills. Red pill, blue pill, deal or no deal. All these hoes going, you just gotta pick your poison. The 808 knocking that shit, don't let the noise in her face, I'm knocking on her throat. She let me do anything, cause she know she fucking go. My allergies kicked in, I think somebody around me broke. I'm sick of this little bitch, that's why I keep this in my throat. I think I need to break my back now, so I like that high. 556 308, it's a drive-by. 556 308, when we slide by. Now I run my chicken every day, I want a family guy. Never trust a bitch, in the way, cause all these hoes lie. The way she tuck the ball in and make the song cry. I'm on tour, selling clothes, yeah, you know they sold out. I've been dropping 8 foes, yeah, you know we pulled out. Yeah, you know we pulled up. Where do I start? We was together like Pangea. How we grow apart. Jump on my boat, let's go Cassia. Yeah, this no one's art. They really think I taste turn black. I'm the darkest dark. They really think you taste turn whack. You the biggest mark. I can't let you get in between us. Parallel park. Niggas can't see me, I'm seeing her. This my villain's art.
Crash dummy, girl, retarded, spending cash money.
I put your face on the pin. I ain't seen the face in a minute. I'm play about my spinach. Lie to me, through your teeth. I can't trust these women. SIT know him. Screech out the street, you hit me. 808's him. Just like EDM. Double low rave. My whole game trim. My whole life film. You can watch it in 40X. If she don't wanna swallow my kids, I'ma leave them on her breast. I'm tatted on my chest. Chaos in the pentagram. She gon' give her a push away, yeah, and pray I give her down. I'm dodging hoes like TRX, yeah, this the round. I'm on smart shit, take out this whole fam. No, you get robbed quick, turn that little chain down. All I know is fire shit, I wanna art quick. Every day I'm screaming for Twitter, police can't start shit. He told on me, so fuck this, so he tryna start this. But you can't stop, no, you can't start this. Go against this shit, you better have a fucking armor ready. War ready every day. Y'all the stick heavy. Sliding Escalades and Suburbans, yeah, these black Chevy. Black hole, white hole, whoa. I just want the naked. I just want the pound and the pound. I'm trying to crack the seal. These niggas not like me, yeah, I'm made of steel. I can't even put it in words, gotta show you how I feel. On my last album, I don't know if I should sign another deal. Everybody wish it, watch it, I got trust issue. If I wasn't fucking butcher, I would've been dismissed, you. Fuck 'em, how these niggas come walk into these big red kid books. One bitch, two bitch, 3 bitches, I'm Dr. Seuss. Would've granted your wishes, but I'm just not a genie. Hope that I was Christian, cause it's Chrome Hearts meanie. Told him it's so in my mentions, he ain't believe me. Told you my life up him in 4DS, not 3D. I just want my mom to see me on TV. This shit hit so hard, they gon' cop the vinyl and CD. Pull up to a rap star show, y'all can't see me. Oh, you know, put on rap star before it's first time for everything. Maybe down the line, you can get a wedding ring. Maybe down the line, I might go ice up your chain. Put ice all on your wrist and in your mouth from Johnny Dang. I know love be strange. I know my life not perfect, but it could be way worse. I know grandma pray for me every Sunday in the church. I know if a nigga try this shit, I'ma make this stick twerk. I know you need a verse, but I'm text for it. Bought my mama house, caught the mix for it. I do shit you can't afford. I'm on another level. I push 6 feet deep, I'm about to grab my show. I put your face on the pin, ain't seen the face in a minute. I'm play about my spinach, like the me, 3 your teeth. I can't trust these women. SIT know him, screech out the street, you hit him. 808's him, just like EDM. Double low rate, my whole game trim, my whole life film. You can watch it in 40X. If she don't wanna swallow my kids, I'ma leave her, I'm on her breast. I'm tatted on my chest, chaos in a pentagram. She don't give up, push her away, yeah, and pray I give her down. I'm dodging her like TRB shit, this the round. I'm a smart shit, take out this whole fam.
Good morning, chat.
Young rich nigga got trap routine. Bad little bitches won't lick on me. Moving like a YN when I was 16. Smoking that weed and trapping out houses. Back of the lack and I'm higher than a mountain. Drink codeine, got it coming out of fountain. What you finna do for that allowance? Bags on the floor, counting. I'm going through, finna come out.
Good morning, good morning.
Running through a dry, I doubt it. You wanna get money, I'm about it. Okay, okay, okay. I got you in the street. Okay.
Good morning. What's up, Nathaniel? T-Wall, good morning. Somebody screen rep. Yeah, that should be good. What's up, Sam? What's up, live? HM8. Good morning, good morning. Emmanuel, what's up, man? How you doing today?
We could bring this back to life.
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling. Shit. Chat. Let's see. Today looks kind of decent. I don't know. Look kind of decent today.
Thought that I couldn't, you should be embarrassed. The egos is threatened, they
What's up,
really
Merritt?
cherish.
Great week. Feels amazing. Yeah, it feels good. Feels good. Fresh week. And we're like maybe a little past half the month. So yeah, on to the second turn half of the month. And then just like that, August is done. And then we got September. And just like that, the year's basically done at that point, right? September, October, November. No, October is quarter 4. I keep thinking like September is quarter 4. October is quarter 4. But yeah, chat. No news today. Just CPI CAD news. 8:30. That's about it though, really. Yeah, nothing. No like yellows. 8:30 Empire State Manufacturing Index, I guess. And then for US dollar, that's about it. 10 a.m. 4. So, I mean, the markets look kind of decent. It's okay. It looks tradable. It looks like it's sell down a little bit, but let's see. Let's break this down and then see what we can do. What's up, the space? Good morning. Yeah, let's break this down and see what we can do today, chat. So, yeah, let's see. Let's see. I gotta play regular music though. Don't want to get copyrighted. All right, so chat, let's see. Yeah, it looks like it's kind of in the same area, which isn't really a bad thing, to be honest. Like the only thing that we are cautious about, right? So if you have your ranges marked up like this from here to here, like right now you're currently above, right? Like over here you're like above the range. So as long as you're above and holding this blue range, you'll be good. But is this enough of like a hold for us to stay above, like, or are we just gonna come back into the range? You know what I mean? Like, it's a possibility, because I remember this is like from here, from this perspective, if you look at it from down here up, it's bullish. You look at it from like down here down, I don't know where high is. I don't want to mess up my drawings here, but let's say it's like, you know, you can clearly see it's still like kind of more bearish for the year, right? Like, and then all of a sudden you have like this pop here. This can still happen where you can get a fake out back into the range. It's a possibility. It's a possibility. I wouldn't count it out. I also wouldn't count the fact that you're going to drop up too, right? But I'm saying like, it's now it comes to like, okay, what confirmations do we have to say that we are going to continue? And so far, the only thing is like, yo, the fact that you're holding these ranges, which again, like last week's Friday's candle closed bullish. It was kind of weak. It wasn't too strong. It was the first one that came back down to re-break the lows from, I think from Monday. So Monday made a low above, and then Friday came back down to break it, but it's held, right? So that's good. It held, but is there still a possibility that you can get a steeper lower wick to continue up, right? That's what I'm worried about. So I said like, I wouldn't even necessarily say like this is like as long as you hold this, to be honest. I'll put it more so down here, like as long as you can hold. I'll move this all the way down to here. I'll put it like that. I wouldn't even say you're safe until we actually break below 4100, where this is gonna not be bullish anymore, because you can come all the way down to here, and the thing is you might get mixed that with being bearish, right, because of this. But this can still come down, hold. Or I wouldn't even say like until you actually break back into the range, that's when I'll say you'll be more bearish. But you can come down like this and at any given point just make your way back up. It's a possibility, right? Because this isn't gonna re-break the previous lows. The previous lows is down here. This just comes down towards like the most recent resistance. And I'm putting it here. I wouldn't really trust this yet, right? I'll maybe trust this more. Like maybe if we duplicate this, I'll trust this more. Maybe if you were to break below first. So if we were like break below first like this and then come back into the range, I'll trust it more. Like I'll look for buys here afterwards. I'll trust it more in that perspective, but I wouldn't trust it with the information we have right now, just because there's a chance we can get more structure. And if that does come down and break those lows, come back up above, then yeah, we'll use this zone here like 43.50 as like continuation buys, right? So it's still, obviously it's Monday, right? Still beginning of the week. What's gonna happen today? This is like a kind of like a leg count too. If you zoom in on the daily, wait, let me just mark up this zone here, get that done with. And then I'll mark up, I said around here, right? Yeah, around like 41.48, I'll say. Mark that up on a higher time frame. And then I'll leave it like this. But look, you zoom in on the daily, you're gonna see this is like kind of like a daily like candle. So is there a possibility that from here, right, if you start to flip bearish on the daily today, if you flip bearish on the daily today, right, you'd be down towards these zones here, 43.40, right? And then if this is a daily like candle, all you would really want to see afterwards is the initial reaction, the pullback, and then the re-break continuation. So as long as you can stay below like this line here, you'll be good, right? So that could be sells for us if we do start breaking, I'll say below, what is this? This is gonna be 43.47. So let's drop down to the smaller time from below here, right? I'll say more so below here. So if we end up getting the move, we'll get it more so of like the bottom of the move like this. But this is the leg count on a daily from here to here, right? But you obviously gotta make your way down first. So sells are not bad. It's just that you need to come down a lot more, right? Like you can see on the 4 hour too, like you're starting to form a little bit of structure. Like this is an initial high and this is a lower high. This didn't re-break yet, right? So that can still happen. Obviously I wouldn't count the fact that you can still do this, but if you start making your way down, right, this is the leg and a body reaction. So like in a body reaction, you react at the top, it can be anywhere, it doesn't matter. It comes to break the highs again, it can do whatever it wants to do. But as long as it comes back to re-break and it holds that 43.47 zone, your cells are now below here, and then that's your leg candle fill. So it's going to require quite a bit of structure, or a little bit more. I wouldn't even say quite a bit, but a little bit more structure, and below there, leg candle fill. So cells are possible today. I wouldn't say that we can't take cells today, right? We don't need to wait until like 4,200, but yeah, below here, as long as you get that formation, you'll be set. And then I will say, yeah, so 43.47, that's just leg candle reaction. Let me just extend this to the left a little more. Yeah, so I'll do like that, and then I will yeah, that'll be for sells, like 43, 47. And then for buys, you're probably looking at continuation buys, but I think the issue we had was I don't have enough information to confirm that we're gonna continue up from here, because I still a chance that you can create more liquidity, like a steeper bottom wick, right, on this daily zone. And I think we said we were clear above 45.52, but I don't want to wait until 45.52 to take buys, right? I would like to take buys like on the way up here. So like, since we're kind of already like trending bullish, like looking at this move, like there's been a bit of like higher lows, right? It's not the craziest, but honestly, like what move is this? This was on Thursday, right? Thursday's moved down, broke previous lows, and now it's still holding. So I think only thing that's lacking in this range here is just volume, because now you can just like look at this entire thing and say this is one entire range here, because it's just been bouncing back between, right, back and forth. But if you started to break the highs again, right, you will probably see like 44.80. I'm just gonna mark this up just for now. It's just this invisible candle area right here. And then if you can get a pullback, re-break, continuation. So if anything, we'll look for more buys like above 44.90, right? But I wouldn't look for buys like on the re-break of this high, just because you can break this high and still fake back into the range, right? And then at that point you're bearish. Like you're looking for sells to correct this entire, like, because this is your range. Technically, this is what you're looking at. If you're to remove everything, your ranges is like from here to here. This is what you're looking at. So if you fake out above and you start coming back in, what do you think you're gonna fill? Right? Whenever it's a fake out, you usually fill the entire range, right? So your entire range is between here and here. So like that candle fills, obviously that's something possible we can do, right? But that's why I wouldn't take buys above here. I'd rather wait for 44.90, because that zone up there is their next resistance. So usually when you break for the first time, you break towards a minor resistance. So I'm assuming it could be there. It could be anywhere sooner, but for now I'll leave it there. Where are my zones? Yeah, I'll leave it there, 44.90. Yeah, fuck, it's fine. Yeah, we'll leave it there. So like basically, pretty straightforward, chat. So ideas today: leg candle fill on a daily, you have below 43, 47. Obviously it's a higher time frame, but small time frame will move there regardless if it moves there. If the daily flips, you're gonna get the leg candle, right? Body reaction, which is at 43, 47. So I won't like really hyper focus on that idea yet until you actually come down. So you still gotta wait this move at least like 480. And then the rest is like, after that, it just comes down to how quick the rest can happen. But again, you need to react. It could be react up to here to match up with this high, like here to match up with this high. It could come up higher, break the highs. I don't know. It doesn't really matter, because you're not really gonna lock into the idea until you actually come back down to re-break once you get the reaction. And then as long as you can hold 43, 47 below here, this is your leg candle fill, right? Like anywhere here you're looking for yourselves. But you need that structure first. So that's one idea. Number two idea, continuation buys. But again, I'll be cautious of like looking for buys on this break, just because it could be a fake out still if you're looking at this as entire range. So I'd rather wait for price to break. Next amount of resistance 44.90, so that could be a reaction zone. If you do react, from there we'll tell, okay, is this going to be higher or low or not? We're not going to look for wick entry buys here, because we're going to wait for price to re-break. If it re-breaks, okay, amazing. Above there, I'll look for continuation buys, right, to fill the rest of the range, because any given point it can be a fake out. And if it is a fake out, then guess what? Going back to the sell ideas, what are we looking for again, chat? Below 43, 47 anyways, right? So we'll look for that sell. So then that's it. That's pretty much the two ideas that, all right, it could be more ideas, I'm pretty sure. We'll get more ideas, but you need to print, obviously, more candles and more volume here. And then once you get that set, the only thing I think I might add here is just wick entry buys. Like this is just far, so I don't want to talk about it just yet. But if you were to come back down to re-break these levels there, right, it will be after ourselves anyways. But you're looking at like 42.50. That would be wick entry buys. That's possible, because again, as long as you're still above 41.48, you're still bullish here. I wouldn't count out the buys until you actually break below 41.48. Like the bias, in terms of last week and or the week before Thursday's move until last week, right? I wouldn't say this is gonna break structure until it actually breaks below 4148. If it breaks below 4148, okay, cool. You're back into the range, right? This is your range fill. And then finally that gap gets filled down here. But like again, until you actually break 4148, you can come all the way down towards 4148 and still come up for a higher low, right? So then therefore, like, you're still bullish, therefore wick entry buys are still valid as long as you're still above here. So that's what I'll do. But yeah, those are the 3 ideas. Wick entries are a little further, but that's pretty much it, chat. That is pretty much it. 4090, it's around here. All right, chat. So yeah, 4552. I'm just gonna mark this up on MT5, but not too far though. Like it's not too far today from where we want it. 4552. For 490. 4347. 4148. Look, so you're making your way down. How far are you away now? Like 350 pips away. 4347. Forty-one, 48, 43, 41, 48. Do that first. What else is there? 48, 44. $38, 44. All right, lit. So, what's up, the mood? Good morning. Pretty much a chat. If you have any questions, let me know. But I think that's pretty straightforward, man. As straightforward as a Monday morning could get. Have any trades right now? No. Whatever I just broke down is like what I'm waiting for now. I just got on, so I got no trades. Chat, all my trades are taken on stream. I don't trade like unless we have drawdown or Asian session we trade too, but unless I have like Asian session drawdown, right? What's up, Matt? Good morning. Yeah, unless we have like Asian session drawdown or something, you know. There's no trades during. Like, this is my session. I don't go like middle of the night sneak in to covers and look for like pips or something. No, like I it's all on stream. That does. What do you think about inside candle 4? What do you think price will mostly consolidate? What do you think about the inside candle on the 4? Inside candle on the 4, what does that mean? You asking about consolidation? I don't know if we're gonna consolidate. It's looking like it has potential today, because we're not too far off. Like I think this range is very tradable. It's like a 1.3 thousand pip range. Like not because of the pips, but just because we're so early onto the range. If we do this for another like 2 weeks, yeah, you know, or another 5 days, sure. But I'm expecting a breakout within 5 days, either above or below, like outside of it. Maybe even today, who knows? But I don't think we're gonna be here for long. So volume is looking good in this area. It's at a good pace. You have a leg candle right here too in the 4. But there's a little gap here. That was market opening. There's a gap yesterday. Yeah, it looks like on MetaTrader, a little gap up. 880 pips up. Gap here. You're not really. What's up, Pencil? What's up, Bimus up? decent volumes today. Yeah, it is good. It looks good, man. It's got a like, look, it's already picking up. It's looking good. It's looking like solid. Just gotta move down another like 350. It's not bad. That's literally just close your eyes. Should be done by like eventually. Looking good, looking good. We are at 3 trades for the month. Not even 2 trades for the month. Damn. What's up, YGM? By the way, chat, I don't know if it's gonna go down. I don't know if it's going down here. Okay, like I'm saying, like I need this to drop down, like 360 pips. That does not mean I know it's going down, nor do I feel like it's going down or up. I just need this move down to happen in order to get my next move. If it doesn't go down, that's fine. I have more moves above 44.90, right? So like just to making that clear, because whenever I'm saying like, yo, I need this move to come down, we're gonna miss out on 490 pips. Man, people think that I'm looking for a move down for that. That move down, chat, is just a confirmation of what I'm looking for. It's not like a position I'm calling or a position that I think's gonna happen. I don't know what's gonna happen here. So these are the options though, right? I'm laying on all the options I'm looking for to them, and then it just depends on price. Where does it want to go, right? I can't control where it's gonna go, up or down, but I don't know like up or down what information that will lead me to taking, right? What's gonna be required for buys, what's gonna be required for sells. But yeah. Yeah, so once the day flips here, this is like 190 pips. It's really not far off. The one thing is there's no news today, right? 100,000 trades online today. Damn. CAD CPI. Does anyone trade CAD pairs? I used to trade CAD JPY. Wow, what is this? 550 pips? Damn. Bottom wick missing maybe? I think it looks like GJ. This is literally what GJ is doing right now too, right? Same scenario. Maybe you don't need a bottom wick actually. Looking good. Yeah, GJ looks the exact same. What else is there? What's US 30 doing today? If you flip it, it'll look exactly like GJ. Let's see. Yo, y'all trade NAS 500. NAS 500. Y'all saw that video? Yeah, Tombo. NAS 500. What's up, Wogman? How can I join your group? Go to admes.com. admes.com and then DVSO1 and DVSO2. Pick your poison. I turned it down. I turned down NAS 500. Nah, Eddie, you never seen NAS 500, bro? How come there's no leg candle on this other broker? Am I tripping? 4-hour leg candle, right? Yeah, there's a 4-hour leg candle on this broker right now happening. Right here. This is not bad. 180. This right here is the gap, I'm guessing, from yesterday, right? So it prints a little different. True, true. Very true, very true. Smoking highways since I was 16. Bass in the flow, bass in the flow, counting. Okay, let's see. Looking good. Looking good. Today's volume, man, is like looking good, man. Looking good. Underrated day today. This is like your 6 that you wouldn't give a 6 to. Today's volume I'll put above, like, I'll put today's volume if it plays out accordingly, right? But I'll put it today above like the constantly driving days, because today's volume gives you, I think, more opportunities, more like it presents more ideas compared to days where you just kind of just drive, like last week or the week before on Monday, where you just drive. Like I don't get much there. I never do. If you look at the my trade history, like it's rarely like in between. It's usually just like when we're just starting to range is the best, because then from there, when we just start to range to the point where you grab liquidity, that too, right? That range liquidity cycle, and then eventually the drive. But the drive you don't get much in, like even here, right? This whole drop, we caught like the top and then we caught the bottom. I guess here we kind of got a bit like over here, and over here. You know, like over here up, like I guess there were some positions here too. Is that really a drop? I don't know. But yeah, it's mainly just like ranges. Fresh ranges though, not like, you know, when it's cassandra like this, it's a little more tough. Very nice, very nice. Very nice, very nice. Look at this drop. Look at this volume, chat. I might be hyping up the most rangy day. Hold on, look at this though. Picking up. I think once this on the 4, this could be a body reaction. So at any given point you can get that body reaction still. And yeah, right there, 43, 47. Leg candle fill here is, I think, the leg candle fill here is 170. Daily flip is where? It already happened here, right? Trading view, daily flip is where? On trading view, the daily flip is 100 pips away. So yeah, that leg candle fills, it'll lead to the daily flip. Daily flip leads to the leg candle body on the previous daily, and that's what you're looking for. What's up, dude? What's up, Reggie? Let Reggie. What are your thoughts about gold? I'm waiting for this to drop another 350 to my zone, and then below there I'm looking for, or at that zone I would expect some type of body reaction because we're looking at the daily candle fill, which is right here. But we need the formation of the daily candle fill first. So that's one idea today. The other idea is above 40.90. We're looking for buys if it makes its way above there. And then yeah, that's pretty much it today. Just those two ideas. So we have sells and buys ideas today. But for sells, I just gotta wait for this to drop 360 more pips. So that's pretty much it. I will be missing out on, at one point today it was 400, so it's reduced. But now it's 340 still to go until we get to those ideas, or a little closer to those ideas. But yeah, we're selling the bottom basically. It's too high to sell. I think it's a music day today. I think it's Music Monday today. Okay. It's looking good though, new. It's looking good though. Lots of potential to them. Today looks like it's a decent volume. I think we took, dude, yeah, Chad, we didn't take a trade last week on stream. I was like, I think one of our first weeks where we didn't get a trade last week on stream. Pretty sure, right? Has that happened before, Chad? Since we returned in March, I think since we came back in March, right? Like every week so far, we've had a trade, like at least one trade every week. May, April. Yeah, April, all trades every week. March, oh no, I lied. No, there was 1 week over here from, I think this week, from the March 30th until April 3rd, we didn't get any trade. So yeah, we did go a week without a trade before. It's happened. On stream too, right? I think that was like, yeah, end of March, April. Look at BTC. Nice. How's it looking? It's moving. It's moving and grooving. What's up, multi-exotic? Okay. BTC. Yeah, this is in its range though. It's gonna be a little bit before it moves again. between 7.3 and 5.3. I think this last time it spent in this range, it spent 252 days, so it could be a whole year basically. It's been so far. Maybe it'll be quicker because this did break out of it. So there has been some volume. This has been 196 days technically though.
Thought that I couldn't, you should be embarrassed. The egos is threatened, they really should cherish. Too many excuses, I don't want to hear it. Don't call it a patio, bitch, it's a terrace. We finna make us a killing that's worth to my days. They try to play me as a villain and color me bad. I noticed the jealousy peaking, I thought we was
past this.
This type of exposure's indecent, these niggas is classless. I bet on myself when the labels thought I was a bad risk. The money that I had invested is doing gymnastics.
Oh, you scalp it? Nice.
Engine don't run off a greed. They music ain't big as my songs that it leak. They need some assistance, you call the police. F all the talking is cheap. How many costs why they call it a fleet? Living the stars in the comments and media is out in that care if you comment on me.
Alright, so this light candle is like half filled, almost half filled. Total light candle is 170, so it's at 76. So it's moving. The only reason I'm not looking for this light candle, chat, is because I don't have enough information. Right, like we only have this lower high and this lower high, so we're trying to figure out if this is going to be a lower high to continue down, or this can still be these can still be higher lows to continue up, right? This can still just be overall just higher low zones to continue up. It's still bullish, right? Looking at this, so that's why I want to see the leg candle formation, because the leg candle formations is what's going to give you that structure. Right, that reaction off of 43, 44, and then the pullback. I don't know where that would be until, but the re-break and all of that, that's gonna require some movements, right? And that will give you those confirmations. But the only thing you have right now really is that this is just a lower high, right? But that's a bare minimum, like bare minimum confluence confirmation. Two, 3:30 to go. Our stuff's below 4369 VAD with advantage of 4364. 69 VAD with 64. 4360. I have my sales a little lower. I think like this is the leg candle formation area, or no, that's before, right? Yeah, no, I don't have anything there. I wouldn't say it's necessary or not valid though. I just don't have anything planned there. I had mine off of the daily zone. So like, I mean, by the time I'm looking for my position, the actual reaction, you'll be out of yours if it does continue down. But I'll just be cautious a bit of this. It is an invisible candle, but I think going across here, I'll just be a little bit cautious of this. Again, like for me, it's not too like the zones, chat, can have much less of an impact as long as you have the proper structure. Zones usually are stronger when you don't have that structure set. So this level right now could look strong, but let's say like you come up like this and then you start to make your way back down, like that area won't be as strong anymore, because now you actually have like liquidity, lower high structure and all of that to like kind of push through this area, so it becomes much weaker. But off of the judgment I have right now, like I'm looking at this as a strong level. I'm looking at this entire thing as a strong level until we actually come down towards 4347. So I'm just waiting into that zone on a daily. That's what I'm looking for. Chat, it's literally just only that exact price point and then above 4490 for buys. I'm not looking for buys above here as well, right? It's too strong of a zone right now. It's like the first breakout, especially when you go on the 4, right? Like this is your range. So a breakout above here, it's nice. Like it could lead to continuation, but we'll see anyways if it pulls back and holds, right? If it does that, then amazing. We'll look for buys. But anything above for the first time without structure can lead to just a fake out. And look at the range you have. If this is the top of the range and this is the bottom of the range, that range feels like wide, right? But even if you do come down all the way down towards here, chat, you're still bullish. Don't get it twisted as well. You'll still be bullish in a higher time frame, like from here, right? Because all that happened technically was just this. This can just be a higher low, right? So you can come all the way down. That's why we have this zone down here at like, what is it again? 41, 48. As long as you're holding 4148, you're technically still bullish. So even a move down that comes down like 2,100 pips is still bullish. It's still overall bullish until structure actually breaks here. Right? But yeah. Holy. My eardrums. Yeah, I go live every day. Monday to Friday. Diamonds on my teeth. Heard it. There's no volume today, chat. I'm anticipating there's gonna be volume today off of just price, you know? Like price. Or looking at it in general, where we are. So if something unexpected drops, that's gotta just bring more volume. CRWD. I don't know what that is. Monday morning. Come on, Gold. Let's see. This is the first pullback here of the NY session. First time you're coming up to the. So let's see. Could this lead to a lower high? Because if it comes back up, Chow, I'm not gonna lie, we're further now. Like if it comes back up above, like it comes back to flip or something, we're gonna need to wait at least 1,000 pips until you break above like 4490, right? So that's far. That's a lot more waiting. But if we get the sells, where our stop's gonna be. How much is this? This is gonna be 2,100. 2,100 bips. That is not bad. That is not bad. The next zone you can use is 26. But you can just use this, and then management could just be above 4090. So 0.0, 2,100 pips, you're looking at 0.05, 0.06 a lot, I think around there. For our close right here. Not bad. It looks like a very weak for a leg candle. It's a bearish one. Probably not a leg candle, to be honest. It's about to say both lengths for the tops and bottom wicks, but it's not a bad candle. It's a decent for a bearish closure. I think this is still counted towards the 4-hour leg candle body reaction too, right? Because you did react off of this area. That's your 4-hour leg candle body. That's exactly chat right here. What's happening? See how like you came down towards the 4-hour body or body area of the leg candle right here, and you got a reaction, you got a pullback, right? Same thing we're looking for in a daily. So if you do make your way down towards that daily leg candle, which is right here, you're expecting a reaction in this area right here. All right. So same thing. Like, and then let's see what the 4-hour does here. We're looking for that exact same formation. What's up with Sam? What's up, dude? If it was a bearish day, this is a wick entry sells. This is the first pullback, first initial body reaction before you create structure. Back up. I think I said the same thing on Friday. How much is this? 28 pips. That's it. 4-hour flips to chat. Not bad, not bad. Chat W YouTube though. I was looking at our numbers. I'm not gonna lie, we're pretty steady. Like Friday's stream last week, Thursday, like last week's overall weekly, like the whole week, the numbers, it was pretty steady. Cause when we first came back, a lot of like peaks and lows. Right now it's like steady. So it's like we're actually building like an actual consistent viewership now. So it's only been like 4 months, you know? Got a long way to go, but every day, man, Monday to Friday AM East. I would love for there to be more trades, chat. We're trying, you know, but just be patient. Market will print plenty of ideas for us. So, but yeah, W YouTube. Pretty sturdy. Pretty sturdy. Pretty sturdy. Let's see, 4 flips right there. What could this be? Spreads got a lot sharper too. Invisibles, the invisibles. So you're basically just in a range. Basically in a range. So basically you have 300% for 1 year. Nah, it was more than a year. It's like a year and something months. We have 30% withdrawals, yeah. So I'm withdrawing 30% of our profits each month. If it's a profitable month. So I think we only have like 1 month where we didn't withdraw, which was January this year. The rest of the months so far in this account, yeah, every month we made withdrawals so far. So yeah, we're literally about to be risk free. This entire account is gonna be paid for once we hit 1,023 in deposit and withdrawals, because that just cancels it out, right? So we're literally gonna be risk free. Like this account was free at that point. It basically funded. I just passed my funded account. I passed my phase. I'm gonna pass my phase 1 the moment I get to 1,000 withdrawals, and then now I have a 3K funded. That's a 1 to 3 RR. I risked 1K, and now we'll see. It could be a 1 to infinity RR actually as the account grows, right? But yeah, we'll be risk free. One to infinity RR. When was last out in stream out of curiosity? 2025 probably. Because I only came back to YouTube in March, right? So our last before that was January, which was, it was on stream, but it was in Diva Soul 1. And then our last loss before January 21st, was June 20th, right here. June 20th. So yeah, in the last like year and 2 months basically, we've had like 2 losses. And last year we had 1. Something like that. And then before that, on this account, we didn't take a loss yet. I think a lot of these BEs are like pineapples, right? 2 positions, net profit. So this is June 20th, and then January 21st. $55 more pips. Come on, gold. The crazy thing is though, it's been all shorts. It's been 75% shorts and 25% longs. So all just sells. What does this mean? Max consecutive loss, $1.92. Oh, like constant loss. Yeah, our max consecutive losses were 2. We haven't gone above 2 on this account so far, at least. And max consecutive wins was 41. Best trade $237 and worst trade. So look, this is like a negative like 1 to 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, like negative 1 to 5, right? So look, something like that. 0.2 R, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 0.2 R maybe. Sounds about right. Alright, that's enough for today. $15's not bad. What are you waiting for? This move to come down 380 pips first, and once it comes down towards 43.44, another leg candle body reaction and a rebreak of that and a continuation. So if you want the full analysis, go rewind to like 8:10, 8:15. That's when I hopped on, did my quick analysis. It was quick today, it wasn't too long. Just watch it, and those are the same ideas I have. So if you want to understand how I found those ideas, why, what, where. To sum it up though, it sells below 43.44 once you get a bunch of structure. But if you want in depth, yeah, rewind it. And then it buys above like 44.90, so that's really far still. It's 1,000 pips above. Geared up, 2233. 2233. Sheesh. Sheesh. But I rewind it like maybe 2 minutes now. Titane. Yeah, rewind it like 2 minutes. I just explained to Ray Hansari what I'm looking for 2 minutes ago. He asked the exact same question, and then 2 minutes before that, someone else asked the same question. So Yeah, we're not too far off today, but we're, you know, it's a little more waiting. Just a little more waiting. Direction today? I have no idea. That's not up to me, man. That's not up to me to figure out. I just have zones at different directions. So I have zones for if it goes up, I have zones for if it goes down. So I'm not too sure where it's gonna go. Wherever it goes will be nice. Any volume would be nice, really. Above 4490 or below 4344, don't matter. You don't have to figure out, you don't always gotta figure out, not always, but you don't always gotta figure out the direction to trade. You don't always gotta figure out the bias. You wanna, sometimes like it's better to wait for a price to actually give you that answer, right? But at that point, people might be like, oh, well, you're gonna miss the move, you do that. Well, like, what if that move up is gonna give you a confirmation for what's gonna happen next, right? Especially when like you're in these ranges. It's why I also don't have buys above here, right? Because you can easily say, oh yeah, if you break above that range, right, it's gonna be continuations above there. But it could still be a fake out based on the higher time frame. So then I have it a little higher at 4490. But like at the end of the day, all you're waiting for here is just structure. It's nothing too complex. It's just structure above. That's all you want to see to avoid the fake out. All right, the hard part is waiting the actual like 1,000 pips up. It's like, you really gotta sit here. You really gonna sit here and wait 1,000 pips? Yes, because I don't have any other ideas right now, unless something new forms, right? If something new forms in terms of information, like so far we hopped on at what time to 8, right? So about an hour ago. What time is it? This is 16, 15 is around here. Yeah, like we're in the same, like nothing much has happened. Like you know, like screwing your eyes a little bit. Like you didn't do much so far. You're just in the same areas as you started off this morning when you hopped on. So that's not new information. New information would be more of like this, like actual movements, right? If you get something like this, in different story, maybe we can look for more buys above here, right? Instead of looking for buys above here, we can look for it above. Like instead of looking for the ideas above here, instead of looking for the ideas above here at the 1 zone, we can look for the ideas about at the 2 zone, right? But that's going to require more information. So why would I try to predict where it's going to go when this information is going to be useful for what I'm going to take? So that's what I mean by, well, by like, you don't need to predict the direction. Let price print its direction, because that's a lot of information, right, that you're going to get. But yeah, same thing here. Like I don't know if it's going to come down or not. I know that I do have ideas down here though, right? Like at these areas, 43, 44. But I want to see it come down. Daily candle, leg candle reaction. So pullback. I don't know where it's gonna go till, right? So it's not our job to sit there and be like, oh, let's take a buy to where? Let's take a sell to where? Let price come down towards the daily leg candle fill, right? Leg candle body, which is here. If you go on the daily, it's right here. Let me just go on daily here. See, this is what we're looking at. This daily leg candle, this bullish one right here. Right, so that wick fill is what we're looking at. But for the leg candle formation, you need the formation. If you guys don't know what the formation is of a leg candle or a leg candle in general, I keep throwing this word out. What does that mean, Don? Go to my last YouTube video, okay? Leg candle. It's on my channel. I explained it. It's been, that play has been in the works for, well, not even in the works. We're using it. It's our #1 play right now, probably, but 2 years now almost, since 2024. When I first introduced it, May 2024, around there. Anyways, leg candle reaction, right? Again, it's not our job to figure out if it's gonna react there. Should we take a wick entry buy there? At least right now, because we don't have enough information to take buys here, right? But if it does react, right, come down, reaction, re-breaks the lows, all it needs to do now is hold 4344, and then we're looking for sells below here. So we're looking at sell the bottom. We are looking to sell the bottom today. Quote unquote bottom, right? If you zoom out, it's actually the top still, because this is a bullish move. But anyways, a lot of people will say this is the bottom, right? So okay, whatever, it's the bottom. That's what we're looking for today, right? But it's not like, oh, I think it's gonna go down. Like, I don't know if it's gonna go down, chat. I have no idea. You don't need to make your life too complicated when it comes to trading. Just let price do its thing. If you're lacking information, apply an extra set of structure or something, right? Like that's all we did here. You can say a leg candle feels too complicated. Okay, fine. This is just structure then. Is that more simple, right? This is just structure. This is just a move down reaction, right? That's a lower high right here, and then keep looking for continuations below, right? That's all you're waiting for. It's just simple structure, right? But why am I waiting for that structure? Because coming down like this, is that enough of like a move to confirm for me that's going down completely? I want to see structure to confirm, because again, this is still bullish. So this can come down and still be higher lows to just make its way up. If you zoom out, you look at this entire move here, this is still bullish, right? So that's why that extra set of structure is very key. It will help you confirm and increase the probability that you can drive down below there. Otherwise, you don't want to get caught in on the first move just to continue up. It's a possibility. And you're probably saying like, well, why don't you just go take the buy there? I don't know if it's gonna go up here. I don't know. So it's like that shift in like in how you view the charts really matters. It's not about the zones. It's about like how you're coming down, how you're coming up towards that area. You can have, for instance, we can have a 4490, right? Right now we have a 4490 for buys. It doesn't matter like whether this is the right zone or not. It matters how the structure looks coming up, because if you just come straight up here, am I gonna look for buys above there 4490? Probably not. If it does something like this first, breaks the lows, comes back up above here, can I look for buys above 490? Yes, but I can also look for buys above here now, because now you actually have some more information, some more structure, right? Let's say it comes all the way down towards here and then comes back up above the range. Where can I look for buys now? Above here. I can shift it further down now, because now you have all this extra information, right? So 4490, is that gonna be the best option you have at that point? No, because now we have some new information. So like, you want to keep reworking your chart throughout the day. Like, you don't want to keep the same zones. Sometimes price might range and sit in the same zones for a very long time, and you don't need to change anything. But when you print more information, you want to adjust, and you want to view, like, you want to keep updating your ideas and levels, because that's more information, right? Like, could you imagine if we were just kind of here still? We never printed that bottom wick here. Would I be looking for buys above 4490? Probably not, because I'm missing structure. But due to the fact that you actually do have a move coming down like this and up, that's a higher low now. That's like, if it were to go down, it would have came down on this move. It came back up, held. Can I still come down? Yes, because this is still a lower high. This is still a lower high. I can still come down. But if this decides to create structure, breaks about 490, since this is already here, amazing, fine, right? So like, you see how that changes the trajectory of all your ideas? The way it actually gets to those zones matter more, chat, than the actual level itself. Like, you don't want to just hop on, blindly mark up two zones and then call it a day. Like, oh yeah, this is my trade ideas. Buys above here, sells below here. Like, you can take advantage of the other time frames, right? And that's all you're doing. When you're looking for structure, you're just shifting through the different time frames. Like, look, 1 hour candle opens up. What's the 5 minute doing? It's a little slow on the way up. Is that strong yet? Not yet. It could be strong, maybe. But then again, like, you can still get this, right? So go back on the minute. What's happening in the minute? Oh, the minute, there's a little more structure now. Oh, nice. There's some lows. There's a little bit of structure here, right? So what's going to require for this to move down? Are you going to try to anticipate it here? No, you tapped the highs 4 times already. You can easily break through any given point. So at what point is this going to be continuation down? More so once you get a break below these wicks here, a pullback continuation. So you're looking more so within this range, which is just your leg candle fill on a daily if you look at the exact same structure. But anyways, you go back on the 5, right? What happens then? All that happens on the 5 is just continuation below here. Like, you're simultaneously always scanning different time frames, like the minute all the way to the daily, all the way to the 4. Like, you're looking at, because why would you not? Why would you be so like hyper focused on one time frame, right? When you have all these time frames you can look at too, like, they're free. You don't gotta pay no subscription for like the weekly, the daily, the 4, the 1, the 30. It's like just free to click on. So why would you not want to take advantage of them? It's just time frames, right? And then you get a better understanding of structure in general. But yeah, those are my ideas today, and that's why I'm waiting for those particular ideas. If anything else new forms, we'll update, you know. I'll tell you guys what I'll do, but so far it's just literally those two ideas: 4344, 4490, and then this is just planning, right? We planned that this morning, and then throughout the session we just kind of sit there and just chill out until it actually happens. And if it doesn't happen, fine, move on to the next day, right? No problem. What are we gonna do? Force a trade today? What? Because you got bills to pay. You know what I mean? Like, if you try to pay your bills for trading, it's not gonna happen, man. It's just too much pressure. Like, you will get to a point where bills will naturally pay, or your MT5 or your trading software, whatever you're using, will eventually pay your bills. But if you're starting off and you're trying to force that to happen, you're trying to force and expedite that process, it's gonna be a lot more difficult. It's like a more challenging way of doing it than just letting it happen over time. Like, over time, you build the skill, the rest, the balance doesn't matter. You control whatever balance. You have the skill to trade at the $100 account. You have the skill to trade a $100 million account. It's the same shit. You're looking for the same moves, same risk percentages. You'll know your gains. You'll know your risk percentage losses. You're just upping your loss size, and you're doing it gradually. But if you try to expedite the process, you go from, like, you're trying to flip your accounts, right? You can flip your account if you know how to quit, amazing. But if you're trying to flip your account, you don't know how to quit, you're gonna blow that flipped account anyways, and then you gotta restart anyways. So there's no point of doing that. You might as well just continue to slowly and gradually build your skill set. That lasts forever. You can go through whatever situation, and as long as you have that skill set, you can always recoup. So that's why, no problem if there's no trade today, chat. No problem in the world. It's fine. You don't have to get a trade today, right? And that's the feeling that a lot of traders do. If, like, I need to get a trade today, I need to make 1% today so I can make 2% tomorrow, so I can make 3% the day after, so that by the end of the week I'll have a total of 6%. It's like, how do you know what's gonna happen on Wednesday? What if you just make 12% on Wednesday? What if you just make 10% by Friday, on Friday, and you made nothing from Monday to Thursday? You know what I mean? Like, it's all possible, but, like, you don't want to focus on one particular, like, account flip or percentage gain or something. Just be free. Let it happen when it happens, right? Naturally, just be in the charts, market your zones, and just wait for your playbook plays to play out. And then the rest is just up to the markets, you know? When I get into a trade, chat, it's not my decision. I'm not here saying, like, I need 100 pips here. Right? I'm over here saying, like, okay, this is my TP, we'll try it out. This is my stop loss, we'll have that there set. This is my management zone. These are my BE trail stop zones, and then that's it. It's like, whichever zone it hits, I'm picking these zones not off of the fact that I need to flip my account, not off the fact that I need to pay a bill. I'm not extending my TP by like 400 pips because I need to pay the bills. I will put it at the very next zone that I see on the screen that is going to be a reaction zone. So let's say you look for buys here. Where could that next zone be? Okay, right here. That is your next resistance. Could price make a reaction there? Likely, you know, resistance zone, it could struggle there. Okay, let's put that as a TP. But look, when you're trying to pay the bills or charts, you're going to put it up here now. It's like, now you got to push through here, and then you got to push through here because what? You got to pay the bills. The market doesn't know you need to pay the bills, right? The market is going to go to where it wants to go. If it's going to come up here, it may struggle. It may not. Sometimes it may just push through. But these are like logical zones that you can base it off of, not like I need to pay the bills. It's like, what does that have to do with anything? So that's the same thing of RR too. I'm not going to get into RR, but you know, like that's the thing. When you try to mix the two, it just don't work, bro. It's like oil and water. They just don't mix. They just don't mix. You gotta just be like the water side. So yeah, 420 pips to go. I'm just here to tell you guys that it's completely fine, man. Like, you don't need to, you know, always get a trade every day. You will get periods of times where you will. Like, it's gonna happen. Markets will move in your conditions. You know, sometimes like my conditions are ranges liquidity, right? Like range liquidity period, that's my condition. That's the condition I get the most trades in. So maybe when it's in the drive condition, I might not get a trade every day. But when it gets to a point where it's a range liquidity condition, oh, maybe I noticed that I get more trades in the past like that, right? It's maybe for you guys, or for whatever your plays are, right? You got, let's say you have A, B, C. A conditions, you don't get much. B conditions and C's, you get a lot, right? Like, it's just different periods. But if you don't trade and you're not consistent, how do you know what's an A period, what's a B period, what's a C period? Like, you need to identify your own stats, right? So as you trade more, you just kind of pick that stuff up over time. Like, over the years, you'll see the same ABCs printing on the markets, and then you'll know like what you're more likely to get trades at versus what you're less likely to get trades at. And that changes over time too. You might end up keep being able to trade A in the future because you've somehow mastered it now. B, C's, are all tradable. It's like, it's just, you don't need to do it all today though. Anyways, the open in 2 minutes here. Anyways, chat, Playbook 2.0 out now. Playbook 2.0, adnvs.com. This is my playbook. I'd say, I don't want to see open. Is this gonna pick up? 30-minute candle close, 2 back-to-back weak candles, huh? Not bad, not bad. 2 weak candles back-to-back. So could this be lower highs for continuation? Is that a possibility? So you're looking at maybe potentially. It won't do much for us because I don't think we're still gonna look for below 40. What was it again? The daily leg candle zone, 43, 44. But it'll be a top wick though. The only way, chat, I will look for sells before 43, 44 is if you come up to break the highs first. So this will have to correct the ranges here, like this entire move, and then it makes its way back into the range. And then yeah, I'll consider looking for sells like before 43, 44. More likely like in this range, but I'm gonna need to see this happen before I look for sells sooner. But that's still a move up either way, right? That's gonna be like 300 pips at least, and then 300 pips back down. That's like 600 pips. So I see the faster it picks up, the better. And this is NYSE open. Wow, you can predict the market? I don't think so. I don't try to. I really don't. I have no idea where price will go right now, actually. Manipulated? Yo, we'll never find that answer. Manipulator or not, when you backtest, what are you looking for? You're looking for plays. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? If it's manipulator or not, it really don't matter. It's like, even if we find the answer, it don't matter. Because how's your performance anyways, right? Or how's your, like, what are you looking for? Like when you, this is why like I don't look at news as like anything crazy, because it's like, it's just candles. Like when you backtest, and let's say looking left at some traffic, you're not gonna look at that candle on a backtester and remember that that date was FOMC. You know, or you're not gonna look at that date and be like, oh yeah, that was NFP. You're gonna look at it as a clean traffic candle. So it's like, manipulator or not, it really don't matter. It won't change your view on it or the way you trade on it. Could or could not, I don't know. Enter long positions from bottom targeting 430. How's the trade looking? Your perspective. Enter a long position. This better not be 100% profit or 1,000% profit. Let's see, 4430. Oh, you're in drawdown. Okay, that's a good question. W. 4430. I think you're still in the range. It might be good here. You're still in the ranges here. I'll say honestly, as long as you're holding 43, 44, you'll be good. Yeah. As long as you're holding this zone, or as long as you're not breaking below here, you'll be good. Because you're still bullish. Like, you know, you zoom out, you're still overall bullish here. So you have that on your favor, on the higher time frame. And this is just the range too. So this is a range right here. I'll put this as a range here. All right. So as long as you're in that range, going up or down won't matter in terms of like, it's not going to do anything significant. So I won't be worried until it actually breaks below 43.20. If it does, as long as it doesn't, that could be your stop loss. I don't know where your stop loss goes before you enter. I don't know if you have enough like margin. Don't change your stop loss though, whatever your original stop loss was. But like, if that, as long as it breaks below there, you're good. And then yeah, because going up here won't make a difference in price. It's just gonna be in the same ranges, right? It can go up and down. So yeah, you're good until you break these lows. 44.30, right? That's gonna be around like here. Yeah, it's the top of the range. That's the daily re-break. Did you take this on the market opening or something? Daily re-break. No, that was from, wow, last Wednesday or something. Yeah, you can see this right now too, kind of forming right here. You can see like a little bit of structure here off of these zones, a little bit of resistance here. If you can say this is a fake out. Again, even if this were to come down, you want to see a hold here. If it can hold there, come back up, this is just a range fill. But yeah, as long as you don't break below that zone, which I don't know, because I'm waiting for a different move here. Trailing stop loss currently slightly above VE. Yeah, it's fair, it's fair. For 30. $42.29. Let's see. What's up, Illis? The most manipulated pair? I don't know. I would never know that answer. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know. Could be. I don't know. Every pair is being moved by supply and demand, so. Gold is like one of the most populated retail pairs though for retail traders like us. But I don't think they care that much about retail traders to manipulate us like that. And even if it is manipulated, right? It's like they won't change the way you trade. You can't predict where they're manipulating you at. Like this whole move up here could be manipulated. You could have got, someone could have had this as continuation for buys, you know, in their analysis. So there's really no point. Holy, it's about to be 10 a.m. soon, chat. 9 minutes into NYSE Open. What's going on? It's those.
These niggas ain't never had struggles. These niggas ain't never had issues. Cross me rapping my tissue. I still going on like I miss you. Won't dish you, nah, won't dish you. Won't dish you, nah, won't dish you. Online, I'll never go dish you. If anything, I say I miss you. In person, we'll get right with you. In person, we step to your door. I drive the Rolls Royce like your door. Put that motherfucker inside the law. I love vodka, need it for four. Me and Twin, we rock like the Stones.
I need vodka, I need it for four.
I fuck up a sack for dome. I never kept up with the Jones.
Your Russian's volume profile. I think I've used volume profile when I first started at one point maybe. I just look at price action and that tells me when volume's coming. So I've noticed that when I do put that indicator on, it's usually lines up with the zones I have found from support and resistance. So I see it all as the same. I'm not gonna sit here and say using this is better than that. I look at all of it the same. Like I look at it all as support and resistance and market structure. I look at fib as market structure. I look at volume profile as like ranges, clean traffic. I see it as all at once the same. So I don't know. I haven't used like any indicator in a couple of years. Same with news too. News for me is just volume, right? Price is destined to go somewhere already, and news coming out, Trump tweeting this and that, because people only blame Trump for tweeting whenever they take a loss anyways. But whenever Trump tweets, that brings in more volume. So if it's meant to go up, it will go up anyways towards that zone. Like, so I just view that as all at once, all one thing in general. One fib code. You planning to enter a trade? What's up, Vivicia? What's up, mate? Smash Grant. Good morning. You plan entering a trade? Yeah, we're just we're waiting for those two ideas though. It's a little further. I watched the night crawl yesterday. You fuck with it? Oh, that's a nice view. W Mountains. That's on film too. It was good, right? Yeah, it was cool. I'll put it up there. I give it like, I think, honestly, like a 9, 10. 9 out of 10. It was a good movie. Controller. Controller. Yeah, I saw the freaky Chris Brown and Usher concert. For sure. What do you want? Tour lanes controller? Controller. Controller. Do I have this? I do. I do indeed.
Satisfy me. Me need more fuel for the lime green. Me no one girl can deny me. Me no see me change shiny but white free. Me a controller, young soldier, once over. Any man at this way I get slumped over. Don't be scared of the thing, girl, come closer. You need to come over. Bad man, we no.
No, not yet, man.
Even when me need to watch that, I got my gun on me. If me ever need to shut that. One time for the rude boy, and you know that. Honey down on a new toy, and you know that.
Lucid? I don't trade props. I don't know. No, I know the car, Lucid. Chat, is Lucid a good car? It's still new, right? I swear they cost more than Teslas. Lucid EVs. When you get caught, I feel like Tory Lanez and this, maybe this song, I'll be alright. I think this is like not. This is like a leakish. Shit, I took the risk. It is what it is. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. Just, I know I just need to adapt. If it's not meant to be, it's not meant to be. We go on Twitch. You know what I mean? Lucid dreams. Saudi owns a lot of Lucid? I didn't know that. I don't know why I thought Lucid was Asian. You say Chris Brown can do whatever he wants to me, bruh. Interesting. Interesting. Poopy scoop. Poopy whoopty scoop. Poopy. What? I didn't say that. Damn, I didn't know they're owned by Saudi. One lot? Okay, man, let's get it. We need it to come up for Space Social. This sounds like a copyright, man. Slide? Alright, you just hating. No, I can't. Slide every time I play slide, GG's. It's too popular of a song. Any popular songs, GG's, man. Let's fucking go, man. Let's go. Hurry up. Share runner, share tracks, Hating, haters, haters. HVOB cool melts. Hey, these are $5 song requests, by the way, chat. This is not free. I gotta pay to use this. Hey, these are $5 requests. That one you just requested actually is gonna be like $10. No, matter of fact, that's $100. The one you just requested. Down 59,000 turtles online today. 59,000 turtles online right now. Let's go, man. Let's go, TP hit, man. Let's go, turn me up. Turn me up, dude. Turn me up, dude. You never swung trade before, Manuel? I started off with swing trading. We used to hold trades for like a couple hours, couple days actually. I have like 1 to like 20 RR. Maybe we'll cycle back to that one day, one of these years, you know. But I started off with swinging. I didn't start off with scalp trading. Like I think we had a runner, or like before, like we'll hold for like weekends, fine, no problem. You gotta try to know, you know. You gotta try to figure what you like more. All right, 830 pips away from looking for buys, chat. And now we're further away from the sell. So 600 pips away or 800 pips away. Pick your poison. Oh, I think they dropped a new playlist. Let's hear this. What's up? What's up, dude? I'm gonna try to go spike. Yeah, not bad. Pretty good. 180 pips. I just don't have anything in this blue range here, literally. But this is good volume picking up though. So yeah, this is good information. Let's see, chat. Let's see if we can break that high. If you could break, if we could break this high over, where is it? I think it was these highs, right? Then it could change. Below here could be ideas for us later on, but this needs to kind of come up and break first, because then that's just more information, right? But this is good, and that would be another 260, 270 pips. So we'll put this here for now. Let's see if that can tap. Hey, also that's 30, huh? Who was it earlier? Space Social. You might get your TP. You might get your position back from drawdown W question, man. Oh fuck, I missed the beat drop. Spoiled. Wait, Pencil, did you watch the game too or not? It was just Nightcrawler. Yeah. It's time to play the game. Ho, 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 ho. One hour closure here, guys. 1 hour closure. And see what this leads to.
Where do I start? We was together like Pangea. How we grow apart. Jump on my boat, let's go Casilla. Yeah, this no one's art. They really think I taste turn black. I'm the darkest dark. They really think you taste turn wet. You the biggest mark. I can't let you get in between us. Niggas can't see me.
I'm the same way though. Sometimes I don't watch movies, and then some weeks I just watch a movie, a couple, like 2-3 movies. Is news trading safe? I don't know. If you have a strategy evolved around it, nothing's really safe in trading. It's just what gives you the best odds in your vision. Like what's gonna give you your best odds in your playbook. So everyone's gonna be different. Some people take advantage of trade news and they're more profitable news. Some people don't trade news and more profitable without trading news. Just whatever works. Alright? It's just literally whatever works for you. There's no like right or wrong. There's no like good or bad. It's just what are you good at? What is good in your playbook? Right? What's gonna give you your consistency? And that's it. I'm scared of trading news, then you don't have to trade news, man. Simple as that. If you don't want to trade news, you do not have to trade news. What's up, Pencil? No trades out. It's a little bit of movement here, so it's got potential. Just a little further. Suggest a movie? Bro, watch the game. The game, if you want that vibe, if you want that like weird, you don't know what to expect in a movie vibe, watch that. If you want to know, what else is there? I mean, Nightcrawler, There Will Be Blood, what's the other one again? What's it called? No Country for Old Men or some shit like that. Spider-Man, Home Alone. What else do I like? Memento? Shit, I don't know. Odyssey? You watch Odyssey yet? Odyssey. The Odyssey. Odyssey's cool. It's a banger, yeah, it's good. If you like No Country for Old Men, you're gonna like There Will Be Blood. There Will Be Blood, that's a sick movie. Shit, I'm supposed to watch the Dark Knight trilogy again, but I haven't done it yet. Everyone can be Batman, you just gotta get the gadgets. The gadgets. Everyone can be Batman. You just have to get the gadgets. What do you have many profit trades? The market just gave it to me. I don't know. The market gives me losses too. It's been a while though, but markets do give me losses. Whatever the market gives me, I don't know. I don't make that call, you know? I don't know what the next will be. Win, loss, break, even, trail, stops, and profit. I don't know. But I'm just looking to follow my playbook, and then the market will make that decision for me. Professional banks do? Nah, how you know that? You about to make somebody upset in the chat, bro. Someone was like, no, the banks do not trade this way. The banks have positive RR. The banks smart money concepts. You about to make someone upset, bro. So? You watched Troy? I didn't watch Troy yet. I gotta watch Troy still. I'm watching Odyssey again, I think. I still gotta watch Spider-Man too. What time are you trade? I hop on around 8, and then we'll sit around till like 8 to 11, and then that's our time span. So if we don't get anything by 11, what I do is I'll place the session stop loss, and then yeah, it could be 11:20, 11:15, 11:30. Depends how dry it is. And there's still a lot of potential to the chat. It's only 10 a.m. right now. You still got 55 minutes until 11, and you just got some movement like 10 minutes ago. So that's the very first move of the day. So now, will that be continuation, or is that going to be back to retest the lows? This could be your invisible candle, honestly, man. This right here. If you block that out, nothing happened yet. So let's see. Can I break down? Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I've answered that question a couple times there. You will get a better idea this morning. Like if you go to 8, it's right now it's 10. Go back 2 hours on the stream around like 8:15 when I hopped on. I do my analysis every morning, like chat 8 a.m. If you don't want to miss the analysis, I go on at 8 and then I do my analysis right away. And then these zones that have my screen is like in live time. That's my first time looking at the charts every day. And then I'll mark up my zones and then I'll prepare like on stream. So I don't usually look at the charts before I hop on. So in live time, you see my first reaction to the charts, my zones, how I'm like figuring out what I want to take for the day. And yeah, you'll get a better answer if you just rewind back. But if I were to tell you right now, a short version is I'm looking for sales below what is it again? I'm looking for sales below 43.47. Once you get structure, I'm looking for buys above 44.90. I don't have anything in between right now until you break above 44.40. If you break above 44.40, then we could have sales sooner, like 43.80 or something. But that's the short version, you know? But if you want more like breakdown, go to 8 a.m. The same ideas though. Nothing has changed for a day for me. Same 2 ideas from the morning. Ad revenue, I don't know, I play music, so not much. I don't even get monetized. Yeah, I get demonetized because I play music. What's up, Jordy? What's up, dude? ICT in summary, support resistance, market structure, candle reading. That's it. Which is all just one thing, to be honest, if you think about it. But yeah, that's it. So many bags, so many bags, so many bags. You got put into an ad? Shit, my fault. Someone hit you with an ad. It's support and resistance, market structure, and candle reading. That's about it. And sometimes I've been looking like at weird stuff like, yo, how many trades are online right now? Stuff like that, or like spreads. I'm gonna take a look at spreads, see how tight they are, or how big the spreads are. Pause. Or I might be like talking about a glitch. It's just volume. Yeah, and just candle reading. So literally just like, you know, I can draw any candle out here, for example, like this. And then if you're able to read it on a different time frame without looking at that different time frame, like for instance, like, I mean, why would you want to make your life harder? You don't have to, but you will have a better understanding of each candle. So for instance, like this candle right here, and this is like a 1 hour time frame, and now we're drawing a 15-minute time frame. How would it look? So let's say this is like 1 candle, this is 2 candle, this is 3 candle, this is 4 candles. 4 15s equals an hour. So this is how it's gonna look, this candle into the structure. So then, you know, you can kind of draw it and you can kind of imagine it looking like this right now. Opens up, comes down, next candle comes down, next candle closes bullish, right, like this, and then next candle comes down bearish, and then it just kind of loops into the same thing, because now this is over here is just structure. It's like you start off here, you made a lower low, higher high, This is a higher low. So what do you think the next candle is going to do? The next candle is going to continue up. So then over here, it just continues up. Over here, it just continues up. Over here, since it's holding this range right here on a in terms of 15-minute structure, it's going to continue up, right? And it's really all that is. So yeah, it's just the same. Like, it's literally a cycle. It's like this is equals to that. This is equals to this. This is equals to this. And this is equals to that. It's just same constant thing that's happening. So candle reading, market structure, and support resistance. That's it. That is it. That is it. Adblock, Brave. What do you use? Chat, what do you guys use? Google Chrome? Brave? Anyone use Bing here? Bing is the best, man. Anyone use Bing? Hey, man. You guys complain about ads? Let's see if I got any gifters today. I got no gifters today, damn. Maybe next time. Every now and then there'll be free gifted in the chat. You get gifted, you don't get no ads for the month. If someone gives, but Firefox? Firefox? Yo, aren't they actually still good? Firefox. Holy, Firefox is actually good. There was no issues with Firefox. They were just no lag, nothing back in the day. Chrome lags so much. Internet Explorer, okay, MacBook Pro user. MacBook Pro user. Okay. Brave, is Brave good? No, Internet Explorer is not Mac. That is Safari. Good morning, Cookie. What's that? Opera? That's what you use? Opera. Operator. 440? 440? 440? I gotta see how it looks above there. I don't know. I got 490. I have a 35 that I want to see break first, so 440 is slightly above there. I don't have buys above there. I think I explained earlier why I don't have buys right above 4040 because it looks like a breakout. I'll wait for a breakout. Next minor zone is 4490, so you could get a pop up to 90. I'll wait for a pullback and I'll look for continuations above 4490. But I don't have anything above there unless that changes and we get more information, which is going to require a move down first and then a move up, and then 4435 will be valid. But until I actually get more structure here, I have more so above 90. So basically, yeah, you'll be in and out by the time I'm looking for buys above here, if it does come up above there even. Pretty much. 67567. Damn. 67567. Gotta get back to work. Take it easy, man. Have a good one. Chat, if you guys are enjoying the stream, man, hit the like button, sub to the channel, man. This channel is growing crazy. No, it's actually growing though. It's growing and the view count is steady. Like, it hasn't been this steady, like steady. So that's a good sign because the watch hours are also going up too. That means people are actually getting interested. Gotta keep going, man. Gotta keep going. But if you guys are enjoying the stream, hit the like button, sub to the channel, We're about to hit 127,000 subs. Slowly but surely. And I'm on every day, Monday to Friday. But yeah, YouTube looking good, man. YouTube looking good, chat. 4 months back only. Shit, wait until 4 years, man. We gonna build. We gonna build. We gonna build. Slowly, slowly. Account building too. Empire, let's see what we can do, man. Let's see what we can do. Sound old but gold. Yeah, even early bird gets the worm. They say that too, right? Sound old, but it's true though. Early bird gets the worm. Bearish target, that's the first one. I haven't seen some stuff bearish like that before. Bearish target 43, 63. 63. If you're bearish looking for that target, I think that's the bottom of the range, yeah. I have like a 43, 44's next support zone in this range here. 63 is not bad. Yeah, it's a little sooner as the daily break. Yeah, it's a pretty good zone. It's a pretty good zone. Let's see, gold. Can you push up a little more? 170 more pips. 170, and let's see if it reacts there. 4435. Hundo. This is the lecandle fill, right? On the daily too, you have one right here. Let's see, 4407. I don't think you got a reaction. Did you? A little bit, maybe just a little bit here. A little bit. Could still be. Yeah, daily lecandle fill is also here too, chat. On the this lecandle fill is maybe 390 in total, so you still got a lot to go. There's potential we can also get it here. I just need structure again. Same thing, just need structure. So even like a move up like this. Reactions back down, re-break, stuff like that will mean that this is structure, and so that's all I really need, because still this move is just one consistent move up. You have one right here too. I'll be right back in like 30 seconds. Let's see. So how far here? Uh, 120 more. And from the actual buys itself, it's like 650. So we're close earlier to the idea, chat. We're like I think how closest we came to was 300 pips away from my idea. Now we're like, for the buys, was just a little further, especially when it's in the middle of the range. But we did get a lot of trades in this area before. Hey, is thing still here? 4430? Oh yeah, you're right there. Space social. Yeah, you might get your 30 here, man. You might get your 4430 zone. Clap it up for holding through the drawdown, man. W. Yeah, because what was peak drawdown for you? Like 44, 30. Yeah, that's pretty good, man. Pretty good. W. What am I trading? I'm trading xauusd gold dollar. That's what I'm trading. The weekly, I guess this is the weekly high we just started, right? But the previous weekly high is up there as well, chat. That daily high. $620 to go. Thanks for the sub, man. I keep forgetting to change that. Third-minute closure in about 3 minutes here. It's looking good, looking good. I think it's a maybe it might. Who knows? Actually, hold on. Let's see. It might flip, but if it closes the way it is, it'll be a decent bullish closure. Not bad. If it flips though, where's that gonna be? 4408. That will be sharper down and sharper up. So you know what that means, chat. You know what that means. Could lead to something. Could lead to something. And honestly, I think earlier I said like I wanted to see this break. I think this is fine. Because if you like, I'm not saying it is gonna come down. Just an idea, okay? Okay, chat, just an idea. Alright. No, Don, it can't go down. It has to go up. Like, okay, so if this, we have original sell it is below 4344, right? But if this decides to come back down below into this range now, the only thing you need to wait for is just a bit more of lower highs. That's it. And then a re-break. And then these could be valid ideas below here instead of waiting for below 4344. So before the daily like candle fill. If that's a possibility. Right? But yeah, if it continues up though, above 4490, because I didn't get the bottom wick down here first, right? So that's still gonna be above here for me for buys. I'm still far. That could change though. Again, if you do come back down, and let's say you don't continue down, you come back up above 4435, okay, sure, right? But again, that's gonna require a move that breaks structure first down, right? So I'm just a little far from buy ideas. It's not until 4490 for me. I don't have anything above 4435. But yeah, that could also be an idea too for the sells, right? We did say it earlier, so that's what that will be if like that's where we'll be looking for the sells instead if it does come back down. All right, so 30-minute closure, chat. 30-minute closure. So yeah, close bullish, pretty strong bullish. I mean, nothing really changes for us, right? But 30-minute closure, 13-minute closure. What exactly are you doing? I'm waiting for the exact same zones and ideas that I just mentioned. Nothing has changed today, chat. We added just the only thing we added was sells below 40, like below in these areas. If I said earlier, if prices to make its way up towards here, and then let's say it doesn't continue up for some whatever reason, I don't know if it is or not. I don't know. Don't ask me that. I don't think it's gonna go up or down, chat. If it does come up, tap 4435, doesn't break above there, continues to come back down, then this is right here is a steeper top wick. So then instead of looking for sells below 43, where I have earlier 43.44, we'll look for sells 43.80 instead below there. But you still got to come down like 380 for that to happen. And then buys for me is above 44.90, so that has not changed. Literally has not changed. It's the same zones we've had since 8 a.m. today. Same idea still. We haven't really added much because we are just starting to print more information here, which is why this idea got brought up. So yeah, for the buys, I'm like still 500 pips away, 590 pips away. But it's looking good though. Volume is obviously kind of here. Could be a little better. Kind of here. Kind of here. Could pick up though. This place is a little slow. There's only one place that I like, it was this one. Chill? Thank you, bro. Thank you, man. CFDs or main futures contract. I'm trading commodities. I'm trading NAS 500. What's it broken though? Blueberry markets. What's up, Hazza? Would I consider volume low? I wouldn't really say low, no. I think it could pick up though. It could be better than what it is. I wouldn't say low though. It's there. It's decent. Like, look at these bullish. The last two 1 hour candles, right? It's decent. It's not. It's volume and a mixture of that with where we're at in the ranges too. But I wouldn't say it's low, no. This could be better. It may get better actually. We'll see. Still got about 22 minutes left chat until 11, so we'll see what we can do. To start paying attention to the moves up versus the moves down. Which one's more dominant? Which spreads are smaller? Bro, stop posing. I don't know what you asked me. I honestly don't know what contracts are. I don't trade futures. I don't even know what leverage is. I don't know what spreads are. I don't know how to calculate pips. I just draw out the measurement tool to measure out this range here. I don't know these things. I'm not posing. I'm telling you straight up. Chat asked me, what are you looking for, Don? I got no idea, bro. I got no idea what I'm looking for. I got zones though as to where I'm looking for positions at. I don't know what I'm gonna make today. I don't know if I'm gonna lose money today, make money today. Shit. Never said I knew, bro. I didn't know what leverage is. I have a 1 to 500 leverage. That's the max of my broker. Shit. Broker might give me 500 for one. I don't know. But I'm trading commodities. I'm trading xauusd. Isn't that a commodity? I trade a COMEX open, commodity exchange open. 820 AMEs. Shit. I don't even know how news affects price sometimes. Shit. What can I tell? What can I say? These perfect, but that's our toilet paper. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I've never tried a bidet before, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know. I've never tried a bidet before. Y'all tried bidet before? How many trades I get a day? Last week we had one. The week before that we had one. We averaged 3 a week. That's just what the stats say. So some days we get none. So today it could be none. There's potential. Especially when it hits 11. We'll hop off at 11. But yeah, we average 3 a week, it says. This account at least. So some weeks could give more opportunities, some weeks could be less. Just depends on what market prints we're at. But that is the true average right there. 3 trades a week. Thank you, mate. Yeah, no problem. It depends, really. We had periods of times where we had like 5 trades a week. I think more so last year. This year, no, we haven't. I don't know if we had like a week where we had 5 trades before. It's been like 3, 4 at most. Like, I don't remember the last time I had 4 trades, 5 trades in a week. The last time we had 4 trades in a week was maybe May 4th until like May 8th. That was the last time. And then 5 trades in a week was like December 8th until December 12th. That was the last time. That was a long time ago. I'm taking at 3 a day. It's fine. Eventually you kind of just filter out, like with experience over time, you just filter out like the ones that are more or less problem. But only you can answer that question, right? Like you trade every day, you eventually get X amount of stats collected, X amount of data, and you'll see like, oh, you start naming your plays. Like, oh, this is play number 1, this is play number 2, this is play number 3. You're looking for 3 certain plays in a day. Over time, play number 1 might be the lowest probable position. It might give you a 60% win rate. The rest gives you 80 plus. Get rid of play number 1, right? So like, naturally, you just force yourself to trade less. Like you're not intentionally trying to trade less. It just happens because you don't see much setups. You only have this setup or this setup, and you're waiting for those 2 things to form, and that's it. You just don't see anything else. Like anything that's printed right now for me is like not in my. Nothing's loading in here right now. It's literally just 4380 sells below there, or above 4490. But that wasn't by like. It's just what my playbook says today, you know. So it really just depends. But yeah, as time goes on, you just naturally get that experience. This song always gets blocked globally. One L in the last 365 days. Yep, January 21st. The one before that was June 20th. Not by force. That's just what it is. This is what happened. But yeah, 1L. Last 365 days since August last year. Let's see. I get those goosebumps every time. I need the Heimlich. Throw that to the side. You have a 15 leg kind of right there. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. When you're not around, when you throw that to the side. I get those goosebumps every time, yeah. 713 through the 281, yeah, I'm riding. Why they on me? Why they on me? I'm flying, sipping low key. I'm sipping low key at Onyx, flying rider. Right beside you, pop star Lil Mariah. But you asked if I like bidets today or regular toilet paper, and then you asked me my skincare routine. Splash of water, some moisturizer, some acid, like the acid drops, oil drops. I don't know what they're called. And then shit, just wash my face. I don't know, nothing too crazy, just the usual. I'm gonna go, and usually on Wall Street, gold is really slow in comparison. If I stayed on Wall Street, I'll have a heart attack. Wall Street. I've never been to Wall Street. I don't know. I've been to Wall Street Academy, which is Q Banks' mentorship. When I first started, Wall Street Academy, I was in that.
We put out the feathers for this type of weather. She put her the club to bust up a dub. She came with a man, I called in the sub. She giving her hugs, we know about the mud. She put in my hand, don't know what it was. She knows some of the fam, but don't know enough. My trust is in the God we trust. Sipping on why don't do touch. She got her own fan, she need her a buzz. Might give her a chance, it's giving her. Out in the trance, it's giving her. Not on those hands, it's giving her. Nigga with bands, is giving her. A nigga with plans, is giving her. Still in the gym, ain't did the implants.
All-time favorite movie? Home Alone. Home Alone 2. Home Alone 2. That's my favorite movie. That's my most watched movie of all time. Yeah, Home Alone 2. That's my favorite movie. And then maybe like Monsters Inc. I watched that a lot too as a kid. What else did I like? My Monsters Inc. was fire. Yo, they gotta make a new Monsters Inc. They gotta make a new Monsters Inc. But like actual movie aside from that, maybe I don't know. My girl might know. Man, what's my favorite movie? What movie do I talk about? Like, what's my favorite movie actually? Shit, Home Alone probably, bruh. I don't know. Spider-Man? Nah. I don't think Spider-Man. I did watch Spider-Man 2 a lot as a kid, but no, not Spider-Man. Spider-Man 2 is fire though. Yeah. Michael Jordan doc? Nah, not those ones, not those ones. You can't say those ones. That's exclusive, bruh. You can't give them the sauce like that. You can't give. You just gave them the sauce. Can't be giving them the sauce like that, man. You can't be. Michael Jackson movie, elsewhere. Nah, I think, bro, my favorite movie. I don't know. I don't have one. Not true. Are you a real person? This is an AI. This is an AI. Actor? Bro, I didn't watch a new one yet. My favorite actor, I think my favorite actor is Peter Parker. Nah, my fault. Nah, Tobey Maguire. What the fuck am I saying, bro? Peter Parker. Tobey Maguire. That's my favorite actor. Chad, what's your favorite? Actually, no. Nah. Chad, who's the other guy? Not Toby. Who's the guy that's in that one movie, Hacksaw Ridge? Hacksaw Ridge is a fire movie too. Yes, I watch Hacksaw Ridge. That movie is fire. Hacksaw, who's that guy in Hacksaw Ridge? What's his name? He is the best Peter Parker. Andrew Garfield. I think I like Andrew Garfield more. Yeah, I think it was Andrew Garfield. I don't know. I gotta watch him again. I gotta watch the first one, the second one off him again. Andrew Garfield is too cool. I remember Andrew Garfield's movie more than Toby. I think I was too young for Toby. What, bro? You like Tom Holland? Shit, bro. You like Tom Holland? Tom Holland? Tom Holland doesn't feel like a real Spider-Man to me, you know? There's just something's missing there. It just feels like he's like a pretty boy Spider-Man. But I haven't watched a new one. But I heard it was his best one. Bro, I was watching Batman the other day, the 2021 Batman, the Batman. This is an horror farm movie basically. With what's the guy's name? I'm sorry, bro, that guy from Twilight. That's his name. Robert Pattinson. That is horror farm Batman. You literally just need to get the gadgets. Anyone can be Batman. You just need to get the gadgets. It's Batman 3 black suits. Sin Chow. What's up, man? Andrew Garfield has Polish roots. Oh, here we go, Penza with the Poland facts once again. The Polish facts. Has Polish roots. He even was here to see his ancestors say before they migrated. How do you know every single? That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. You know a lot. You know a lot. Is he? I don't know. I don't know. That I don't know. Robert Pattinson? Yeah, he's on one this year. I watched that one movie too. What's the drama? Was Zendaya? Him and Zendaya. He's Polish. Oh man. Peter Parker. Alright, chat. For real, let's see. Can we get a trade today? We have 4 minutes left until 11. Then we'll see what's up afterwards, okay? But we gotta wait like at least 360 pips here, man. Your unc might be here last week? What do you mean? He's watching the streams? Say less. Say less. Tell him to buy that yearly plan. In real life? Shit, W. What do you have for breakfast? Coffee. I don't eat until after. Just coffee, man. Coffee. What do you plan for 350 pips? Below 4380, I'm looking for sells. But I gotta see structure coming down. So I don't want to just see this. Here's the thing. Like, if this just comes straight down, and closes below, I can't just take the sells like that. I need to see a little bit of structure coming down. But because if it comes down like this, I can still easily, as long as it holds this and still come back up, this can just be a higher low, right? Honestly, you can kind of block the sell too, to be fair. Nothing really happened here. You kind of just got this. You just got ranges and then you got to move up. So you coming down could still be liquidity to go up. Does that make sense? Because this is a range right here. If you block this out. But yeah, if it does do that above here again, we're looking for buys. We don't gotta wait for above 43.35. We can look for buys like above here. But that's only if you come down and you still hold these zones here. Then we'll look for buys above. But either way, like it's gonna require some pips here. Movements, right? Even this push down is 380 plus the pullbacks. It's gonna be a little more. But yeah, all that happens is just one solid move up, which is better than nothing. But that was like the first piece of info that printed outside of what was already happening today. But let's see. Range 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 minutes of range here. Where in Vietnam is better? Ho Chi Minh City or 99? I don't know. I haven't been in like forever, man. I heard 99 is nice. Beach side. I'm from Vung Tau, like that's where my family's from. I think that's the city side, right? How I got them, just support and resistance, like zones that you react off of. So basically, honestly, it might be better watching the stream from the morning again, but I'm gonna try. This right here is the leg candle body reaction, 4347. Leg candle on the daily, right below here, that's the leg candle body reaction. So that zone for me, that's like an area where price is still holding, or that's like a previous support basically on the daily, right? So if it's a daily leg candle, I'm expecting a reaction along here. So that's why I have that there just in case, just to reference it on different time frames. And then 4380 is the sell zones that I do have. So that's more of an entry area after it came up here. So after it came up towards here, I'm looking to see if it can come back below 80. Below 80, I'm looking for sells. As long as the structure, I just explained that. So that's why that's there. 4407, I think 4407, I marked that up earlier based off of the 4-hour leg candle body reactions. That's really nothing. Some of these zones don't mean much. Like they don't always have to mean something. But I think the 4-hour candle was off of the leg candle right here. This is the leg candle body reaction area. So I expected some reactions there. We can also go ahead and delete that. It's kind of useless right now. Oh no, sorry, that's not the 4. That's the daily leg candle. There's also a bearish one right here, right? So this is where I had that. Yeah, so that's actually pretty useful. We'll leave that. 4490 is where I'm looking for continuation of buys yet at. That's where I found it this morning at like 8 a.m. I found it this morning. Above there, simple, just honestly above the range here. That's all that it is. Just some struggle areas here, some struggle areas here. This is clean traffic till then. Above here will determine continuations for me to go up towards 4552, which is the next zone, right? So then these two white lines here, this one and this one down here, are just my major zones, and this one down here are just my major zones. So this is where I have like more major zones, and then the yellow lines are more of like weaker zones. So yeah, yellow lines for that. Simple. So that's how I found every zone today. But that's pretty much it, man. Yeah, I'm Viet. Where do you think I was? Viet Canadian. Damn.
She got a condo out in Cabo. Got a side hoe for my side hoe. I get high the most. Mix my highs with my lows. You is a lie. You is not come from this side. You cannot come to this side. Yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight. Yeah. I see my op through the sights. Hit that bitch once, I didn't tell her good night. Yeah.
All right. 1 hour closure, chat. Close strong bullish. I don't think it's any different from the last 30-minute closure, to be honest. This one closed doji, so left the 30 minute looking like the 1 hour time frame. So nothing really was different with the 30, so nothing really is different with the 1, but it is a much higher time frame a little bit, so it adds a little bit of significance. But again, I'm still looking for structure. So yeah, we'll give it a little bit, wait for price to make highs and lows, and then we'll start placing a session stop loss, chat, and then we'll go from there. Okay, we'll see what's up. All right, chat, we'll see what's up.
Man, watch the way I had to trip on the block. Overseas on the jet, I had to slide. I went all the way to Germany, back to Giraffe. You is a lie. You is not come from this side. You cannot come to this side. Yeah. Gangsta, but my chain too tight. Yeah. I see my op through the sights.
What's that stop loss? Session stop loss is like, because I'm on from 8 to 11, right? That's my trading window. So I don't always hop off right at 11. What I'll do is I'll place a session stop loss. So I'll pick a high or low. So then that just limits my ideas to one, like a certain idea only. So I'd say like I have a session stop loss say selected at like this low. I'll say, okay, if that breaks the lows, I'll call it a day, which means that I can only look for buys at this point, because anything above, my next idea are the buys above 4490, right? So yeah, stuff like that. But instead of just hopping off at 11, because there could still be volume. That's another thing, right? So that's why I have it like that. If there is volume and it doesn't break those lows, perfect. So we're just like limiting it to like one certain move that we're looking for, and that's it. Because we can't be here all day, you know what I mean? Placing a session stop, chat, it's not a stop loss, it's not a trade. It just means that like if you break those highs, we're gonna call it a day. Like my session stop loss, not we're in a trade and we have a stop loss, okay? It's just some term I made up one day when I was like, hey, this is a session stop. This is high. This is what worked for me, so I just named it like that, okay? But it does not mean stop loss, like we're in a trade. That's the stop loss, right? That's it. Lots of potential here. Let's see what happens here. I don't have it yet. I want to see these highs and lows get formed, see what happens. I'll give it a little more, give it another 4 minutes or so. What lot size do you usually use? Right here, man. So depends how big the stops is. It could change, but 0.7555553 7 5 1 6 5 5 6 0.7 0.06 0.05 around there. Around there. Piece of cookie. Take it easy, bro. course, man. Mr. Beast. Mr. Beast. xauusd in the gym today, for sure. When am I planning to sell? And once we're below like 43.80, so another 380 to go. I think what we'll do, chat, because like we need structure for this to continue, for me to look for buys anyways, right? It could go without structure. If it is, then it is. We won't have buys until 44.90 anyways. But look, 44.90, even that's like 600, 700 pips away, right? So what we'll do is we'll place a session stop loss in the highs. If it breaks the highs, we'll call it a dip. Because the only way I can get buys here is structure. So the only other idea I can get is sells. So that makes the most sense for the session stop loss. But yeah, it's gonna be 44.28. So let's see what price prints. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow, Tuesday, is nothing. Nothing. Wednesday is nothing. Thursday is Philly Fed Manufacturing Index, unemployment claims. And then Friday, nothing. So this entire week, chat, you don't have anything red except for FOMC meeting minutes at 2 p.m. So it's not actual interest rates, chat. It's just the meeting minutes. It's a hit or miss though. Sometimes it could be volume. I won't double stream that though. Only FOMC. But yeah, that's it. The week is pretty chill. Nothing crazy. That's about it. That is about it. Let's see, this broke the highs. Should get a little bit of something here. Broke a little bit of structural. Chat, thank you though. W last 2 weeks, man. YouTube stats looking good, man. Looking good. Yeah, we're at 126, 400 subs. So 600 pips away from 127. W. $15 closure. Let's see. It's kind of like now or never. First break could be a fake out. You can't LARP in peace. For real. For real, for real, for real. Oi. Oi. Buy or sell? On my read. See, now that's stuck in my head. I gotta play it.
Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my
Yo, fun fact. This was produced by Digital Nas.
Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss.
Ex-strippers, new killers, shot, tell them, this on Donda,
On my mama, made a promise. Junior Watanabe on my Junior Watanabe on my tell him this. Did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss.
Oh, and OG Volta. OG Volta.
Junior Watanabe on my all summer.
2024 music. I'ma dip too low key. Alright, bro. Peace out, Wogman. Hopefully you won't wake up to screenshots.
Junior Watanabe on my tell him this. Did he miss? Junior Watanabe on my I can't really see where did I miss. Junior Watanabe on my
4-5 slums,
4-5 slums.
4-5 slums, 4-5 slums. We took over, we took over, we took over, we took over.
born in Atlanta, now Montana, excuse my manners, I got standards,
Excuse my manners. I got standards. I got status. You want static?
see more comments, then I see commas, nigga went dummy, we going down to, let me be honest,
Let me be honest.
I won with the Bucks, boy, let me be honest, I won with the Bucks, boy, the spirit is on us, the spirit is Donda, God's time can't fit on a wrist, Junior wanna have me on my ish, move out of the way of my release, trying to get me off my Q's and piss, why can't losers never lose in
What did retest 4427?
Ain't nobody
Did I already do that? 23? 27? Maybe not. That's my session style blast. 28. Who knows? Maybe it'll be a plot twist. Maybe we have a plot twist.
Life changed when you famous. I remember back before the change, we was nameless.
Went through stages just to hop on new stages. Open up your eyes, man, they only entertain. And I cannot sell my soul.
Play off the grid. Now play off the grid.
Yeah.
Copyright. Bro, don't scare me like that. Hi, Wicked. What's up, dude? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, man? You think about my swing trade? Should I be the record for the time hold? What are you at right now? 4 weeks? 1 month hold? I mean, yeah, man, you need some liquidity. It's like 4 weeks, no? A month? Fire music. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you. Let's see, man. Is this gonna break? 40 more pips. What dog you got? No, you didn't miss anything, man. Oh, pushing up again. A little bit of structure here. A little bit higher lows. Look at my GG's them. Plot twist. Speed up. Yeah, speed up. Speed up. 40 days? Holy shit. That's a world record. Chat, what was the longest trade you guys ever held before? Like the most single longest trade you've held. How long was that? Would I do it in this moment? No. I mean, if I had something planned, I'll be in something for sure. But no, I have nothing really until 4490 breaks, or until if you come back below 4380, there's a possibility. I could have ideas above here. I just need this to come back down and break the lows or something, and then above there, I'll be we'll look for ideas there, but it's gonna require quite a bit. So yeah, nothing right now. So that's why we're just kind of waiting here. Speed it up. Speed it up.
Run that back turbo. Speed it up. Speed it up. Speed it up.
2 years. That's gotta be a lie. I don't believe you. 2 years? That is insane. 2 weeks, 2 days. In profit, 2 weeks? That's pretty impressive, man. One time I wanted to take a swing trade, and I was like, guys, I gave a long paragraph TP. It wasn't just a simple TP. It's like, guys, we're gonna hold this trade. We have nice zones up here that we could be approaching. It's looking good. We're gonna hold and look to swing this trade. So I'm entering with a certain lot size, a smaller lot size, because it's gonna be a long hold. 10 pips in profit. All right, guys, close forward right here. 11 to 12 p.m. 11 p.m. to 12 to 10 p.m. Wow, 23 hours. All right, not bad, not bad, not bad. 3 weeks, came back to break even. Damn. 6 days, 2 weeks. Can you imagine if you held your buys back then when you used 10 lots? Yeah, we'll be up $1 gazillion. We'll be up $1 gazillion. What's up, dude? You had a 3-month swing hit TP? Sheesh. Three-month swing hit TP. Yeah, nah. I'll try. Our latest longest trade was on stream. March 18th till 20th. 30 hours. 30 hours. 30 hours. That was a long stream. 30 hours. Mr. Pay Homage himself. How do you guys hold for that long? I don't know. It's not as bad. You just have a stop loss set because you can't control time, right? Sometimes you just can't control how quick a trade will play out. But you have your TP, and a lot of times it's ranging. It spends a lot of time ranging or fluttering before it actually moves. So a lot of times it's just kind of sitting in a range. Like I could imagine, like when it was like down here last month. I'm sure a lot of people had longer trades, especially swing traders. They probably waited like weeks for this, you know, like the range here was like maybe 43 days. So not much happened, right? You can't just range between, especially if you swung trade. Like there's people who probably got in trades from here like this, like, you know, they have something like this going on. And then their TP's like up here. So like, yeah, they're still in this trade. This is what you see when you go on those Telegram channels for free. You'd be like, boom. It's like, what? But yeah, this is the craziest to be seeing. Something like this. Do I have the sound? But yeah, LARPing the trade. LARP, 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 LARP. LARP. You know how everyone LARPs as like a experienced trader? I'm gonna start LARPing as a fresh beginner trader. Brand new. Why not? If people can LARP being like, if people can LARP with like $1 million accounts, I'm gonna start LARPing with a $1,000 account. Why not? Alright, chat, I think that's it, man. I think it's about break the highs and about call it a day here. So unfortunately today, man, I'm sorry, chat. I tried to, you know, we had zones marked up. We're waiting for them all day, and they just never attacked. Their closest we came was 330 pips away. So maybe tomorrow's a better day. But again, realistically, did we do much today? It wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was a push up. It was like a 400 pip push up. Just that was just in between the ranges for us. So we couldn't really do much about that. Alright, chat, but we tried. And we'll be back tomorrow. More patience tomorrow. We'll see what's up. But yeah, this whole week no news, so it's just pure price. Okay, chat. But yeah, chat, that is it for me today. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning, 8 a.m. Eastern. If you guys are new to the channel, hit the like button, sub to the channel. We're live Monday to Friday from 8 until 11ish, depending. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, sub so you won't miss the next one. Have a good one, everybody. Peace, peace.
Jet so big, feel like a boat, staying afloat. I'm watching the moves and playing it close. SOD, super soul. She was a hoe, but I ain't gon' judge, cause that was way before. Yeah. I know Cleopatra at the pyramid tonight. Cinderella Benz, I got bucket seats inside. Roll a backwood with my enemies inside. Hey, okay. Yeah. WhatsApp attachment, first time I seen you naked. Out in Santorini, but you taste and faded. Say you coming home and give me that goodness gracious, goodness gracious. Watching the moves and playing it close. SOD, super soul. Rainy days, his and hers, matching coat. We fuck on a jet, it feel like a boat, staying afloat. I'm watching the moves and playing it close. SOD, super soul. She was a hoe, but I ain't gon' judge, cause that was way before. Grind on me, grind on me. Love it when you pressing that behind on me. Holding everybody heat, cause they won't find it on me. Who said I can't dance with a 9 on 9 on 9 on 9 on 9 on me? Giddy up, giddy, how you rolling out, girl? Feel it in your system, coding cowgirl. Who am I? Who am I? You know it's Mr. Big Time Eating, Mr. Not Sleeping, he's late night creeping. Both his right wrists, all that's freezing. You know I'm a dog, I'm a hard pass demon. Says she wanna ride, I'm like, hey, okay. Shawty wanna ride at the first season. Shawty wanna ride at the first season. Shawty wanna ride at the first season. I'm watching the moves and playing it close. SOD, super soul. Rainy days, his and hers, matching coat. Jet so big, feel like a boat, staying afloat. I'm watching the moves and playing it close. SOD, super soul. She was a hoe, but I ain't gon' judge, cause that was way before.